Okay, so I was just gonna freak out about this thing, but I decided that I'll just give you my thoughts on this Kerrang magazine, Abomination, calmly as I can. As calm as I can. Let's just make my hair look like I'm a hobo. First of all, the 5 Seconds of Summer cover of American Idiot on here is absolutely terrible. You can tell they can't even play the goddamn song. They can't even play the song. There's this weird little break in between the chords on this song that just sounds so weird. Ba-da-bow-bow-bow-bow-bow-bow. And then when that little faggot's voice came on the microphone, I was just like, God, this is gonna be so fucking hard to listen to. Absolutely terrible cover. Absolutely a terrible way to begin this abomination of an album. The album is 10 years old, and this is how we have to celebrate it, by letting all these absolutely shitty fucking bands cover shit. Okay, surprisingly, there are a few covers on this thing that didn't turn out to be as terrible as I thought it was going to be. But my god, the majority is just exactly what I thought this damn thing was going to sound like, and it is so fucking painful. Jesus of Suburbia is another one, man. I cannot stand this guy's fucking vocals. And the guitar tones on this freaking cover thing sound so cheap. It sounds like some of the guitars on this thing were recorded with like Audacity recording software or some shit. Something sounds so flat and so plastic about the instruments on these cover versions. And my god, none of these people can sing. I am surprised that any of these bands have fans. I cannot stand the vocals on the majority of these tracks. I mean, okay, like another disappointing thing, the song Holiday. That song actually didn't start out too bad. The Blackout, I think, is the name of the band who covered this song. It didn't start out that bad. They were playing it pretty good, even though the guitar chords are totally different that they're playing to cover this thing. That's okay. A cover song doesn't have to sound exactly like the original, but it gets to that part where it's like, the representative from California has the floor, and they freaking screamo that part of the song. What was going through their heads to make them think that was a good idea? It sounds terrible. It breaks up the song in a fucking awful, awful way. Just fucking terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh my god, who thought that was a good idea? It sounds like total fucking shit. Cheap, cheap, cheap production on the instruments on this one too. But the next song by some guy named Nick Deep, I think is his name, he covered Boulevard of Broken Dreams. This one, I can appreciate what he did with trying to make Boulevard of Broken Dreams way more instrumentally sound. It sounds a whole lot more rocking. There's a whole lot more things going on guitar-wise. It's a lot more heavier than the original version. But I can't stand this guy's vocals. I don't like his vocals. I know some people actually kind of like this track, but I personally, I can't get into it. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I do appreciate what he's doing instrumentally on it. Now we go on to We Are the Waiting by You, Me at 6, and this actually wasn't that terrible, even though I think it would be really, really hard to fuck up this song, because it's mostly just that repeating chord progression with some really simple drums, and it gets sang fairly well on here. This is one of those that I can actually stand on here. This one turned out okay, in my opinion. And then we have the St. Jimmy cover by Bowling for Soup, and yeah, some people really like this track too. I cannot get into this guy's vocals. St. Jimmy's coming down across the alleyway. Makes me want to blow my brains out. It's so fucking annoying. I absolutely hate what he did there. His vocal delivery is just so fucking wrong. It doesn't feel right. I can't stand it. Don't like it. I don't like it. But then, okay, Escape the Fate did Give Me Novocaine. And this one actually turned out okay. I did not want to kill myself listening to this. It kind of helps that it didn't include any of like Escape the Fate's elements where they used like screaming harmony vocals or whatever. It kind of helped that they didn't do that. Thank God they had sense enough to not do that. This one actually turned out okay. I actually liked this alright. And then She's a Rebel by Falling in Reverse. I already knew this would be total shit just because of the band attached to it. Oh my god, this song is... Okay, they were playing it okay, but then they include this stupid fucking screamo breakdown right in the middle of the song. There's not even a breakdown like this in the original album, but they chose to do it anyway, just because they're assholes. The lead singer of this band, total fucking asshole. Oh my God, they do the stupid ass breakdown. You got a little phone call like soundbite in the middle of the track. It's like, oh, hello, Kerrang, we're gonna be like every other cover band and have a breakdown in your song. Some shit like that. And then there's the but that's not even close compared to the Abomination. Frank Arrow, the guitarist from My Chemical Romance, did the song Extraordinary Girl, and he ruined it. Slammed it into the ground. He doesn't even sing the damn thing right. I don't even know if that's him singing because it's got this weird manipulated ass effect on top of the entire thing that makes it sound. What was he thinking putting this stupid ass effect? It sounds like something that My Chemical Romance would do back on the Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge days, and it just does not fucking work on this song. It is too hard what he's doing. Too many effects. It doesn't fit the originality of the song whatsoever. Absolutely, probably the worst fucking thing on this whole goddamn album. Absolutely hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. After that Abomination, we have the Letter Bomb cover by Lost Alone, I believe is the name of that band. This one's actually not too bad, I guess. Once again, it's just the vocal delivery. I don't know how these people have any fans. I can't stand the vocals of some of these people. But then we got this other Abomination, the fucking Wake Me Up When September Ends. You started off pretty nice, pretty good, and then you screamo the chorus, you take away the fucking emotion in the song. Do you not... This song is about Billy Joe's father fucking dying, and you gotta go off and screamo the fucking chorus of the song? You think that sounds good? You take away everything that this song stands for by doing that. It's supposed to be fucking emotional. Don't put the heavy shit on it. You fucking bastards. The Homecoming cover is not that bad because they don't do any screamo shit. Once again, it's a little bit of a lyrical thing with me. Vocals, I mean. Not lyrics. The lyrics are amazing. It's just the guy singing the lyrics that sucks ass. But it's not that bad. Out of the vocals, this is one of the ones that I actually kind of like vocally. It sounds okay. It sounds alright. Whatever. And then the What's Her Name by New Politics is okay too. But still, this thing is a fucking abomination. The Welcome to Paradise cover, I just don't understand. The Basket Case... Both of those aren't too bad either, but my god, the 10th anniversary of American Idiot, and you do it by putting off all these fucking shitty ass bands on these songs. Anybody who enjoys this thing, I question your taste in music. I seriously do. There are so many better things. You know what would be a really good thing? If you listen to Green Day's album, American Idiot. Now that is what you should be doing on the 10th anniversary of this album. Not listening to this shitty-ass tribute album. I bet there's a million cover bands in this world right now who can play this entire album and do it 1,000 times better than these people who get paid god damn too much money to put out something shitty like this. And their own albums, for that matter. Whatever, it's a fucking abomination. It's just as bad as I thought it was going to be. There were a few surprises in there that kind of stood out to me, but my god, not enough to save it whatsoever. Rant over. I know people say don't talk about this thing, wasting your time, don't review it, but I don't get to rant that much, and this felt fucking good. Bye, I gotta go punch something.